Hello, everybody. My name is Angel Manuel Rosado. I will be speaking about Bahama and the Caribbean islands, the four pillars, the one that remain using the indigenous language until today. So I will be giving you the actual names of the four pillars. Now, when I speak about the indigenous knew of the shape of the islands and they knew of the waters. So they had an idea of what makes those islands and they gave them names of the environment. So watch how smart the indigenous people were when they gave these names. So, and if you want to prove it, just take a look at the elevations of islands, and the information is just right on the words. I begin with the fourth pillar. Now, this island is called Puerto Rico today, but before they named it Boricua. They are trying to say that Boricua is one of the ancient words for the name of the island was Acat from the Nahuatl, and that is incorrect. Even the word Nahuatl and Acat is also have been manipulated by the missionaries who study these languages, and they're manipulating all of those languages. Now, the actual word of that Acat, you will find it in a Guatemala volcano that is named Acatenango, and that is where you find the word Acat, the actual word, which means the high. That is part of that of the volcano information. Nahuatl is pronunciated in Nahuate, which means our high king from Nezahual Coyote. We go now to the island of Haiti. Haiti is pronunciated. Now, Yemaya and Haiti is still both wrong names. For instance, the letter Y, did not exist in ancient times. The letter Y was not part of our indigenous language. Yemaya is speaking about distance. It is speaking about another island. It is far away. Yemaya means the great distance. And Haiti is just Haiti. But what you need to know is that Haiti is the actual name of the island. It carries a message from the mother that was left there. Now, if you hear that Dominica is part of the island, that is wrong and is a lie. Dominica is just the discovery when they came to the island and they tried to rename the island as if discovered on a Sunday for their religious purpose. This island, its full name is Haiti, and its name has importance because it's based on the mother of the children of the island itself. It's very simplistic. Haiti, it is the highest island in geography. The indigenous knew that this island was the highest island. We go to the island of Jamaica. The Spanish phonetically altered the native word of Jaimaca or Santiago de la Vega. They're trying to rename the island to Christian names. So suddenly you start seeing that the name for Jaimaca is kind of hard to pronounce. So suddenly there's an introduction to Jemaye because they're confusing Haiti and adding these names. They're just, saying anything to get people to say a Christian name. So I'm going to give you what the real name of Jamaica. Now you can hear in this word. I'm going to tell you their word, and then I'm going to give you the original word. Now listen to the word Haimaka. Now Haimaka is none other than Yamaha. Yamaha, Haimaka, Yamaha. They dropped also a letter from our indigenous words. It's actually Yamahai, the island. Yamahai. Now, that is the ending is the island. Now here is the meaning of that island, of the word Yamahai. Is the farthest island, just like the Haiti that means the tallest land or the tallest island. So you have an idea that what they've been doing is trying to change the indigenous words. So here, Yamahai is the farthest land. Now, we are in the island of Cuba. This word also has been Latinized. And as you can see here, there are 3 extra words to describe the island itself. So I begin, and I'm going to take them apart. Cubanacan, Cubao, and Coabana. Each are the first one is actually has an action within it, because like everybody thinks that huracan is a center, right? That is untrue. There is no center in the word huracan, and that word has been taken, that can section, that has been taken from Mexico, bringing it to our island, and that is untrue. That can has nothing to do with center. Now, the second one, cubao, that has possibilities. That word there is no action there. And because there is no action there, it's describing something of the island itself. The third, coabana, again, it is creating an action. And because there is an action, it can't be a great place. There is no action in a surface or a land, because it doesn't do anything. It's land. So that coabana can't be part of this. Here, I'll give you the meaning of the words and the pronunciations of our language. Cubanacan, Sumarajar, sunny beach. Cubao, Humao, great mountain land. Coabana, Suamara, the ocean sun. The meaning of Cuba is Humahai, the great island land. This is the actual name of Cuba. Now, since I already have reached Humahai and I have to go back down to Morihi, I might as well give you the closest land of United States, which is Florida. In Florida, the ancient name of Florida is actually Sautiu, and that means the great tall palms, meaning the great tall palm trees. So that is the ancient word for Florida. So to learn about what is Bahama, Bahama is not an island at all. That's just the creation of the invaders. So Bahama is absolutely not an island. Now, the indigenous, as you can see the islands here in this map, They used to travel through the islands and go all the way towards Florida, where they did commerce. They would do shopping basically and trade, and that is how the word Bahama come from. Is the traveling of their actions in a small boat called Saurua. You would know it because you studied it by the enemy's book, and they would be, to them, it would be a canoa. Our indigenous word is Saurua. You know, the boat, or the boat that is made of wood. So, Bahama is actually Tahama. It is the great flow of the water. It is the flow that they used to use to travel up around the islands, because it went all the way from the bottom of the of South America, and they would climb and use those waves of water of the Tahama to go all the way to Florida or to every island. That is how the indigenous travel, through the Tahama, and today's society is called Bahama. This is Angel Manuel Rosado. Thank you for listening, and please support me so I can continue giving you more of the ancient words. I do know more of the islands if you like to hear. Thank you so much.